1995 Toyota Camry with the 3-liter V6, and today we're going to be replacing the radiator. Let's get to it. And with the hood open, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start working on the radiator. The fan shroud right here is probably just easier just to leave it connected to the radiator and pull them out together as a single unit. So what I first want to do is go ahead and disconnect the fan motors. There are connectors on both sides of your fan shroud, and they both need to be disconnected. Next, we have this wire connector right here. It's just a harness holder, but that also needs to be removed. All right, with the vehicle in the air, we can go ahead and remove our weather guard. I'm assuming that there's supposed to be more of it, but that's the only part that's left. So we're just gonna go ahead and remove these 10mm bolts. And I'm just gonna slide that out of the way, or rotate it out of the way. Underneath the radiator, we see that we have our drain spout right here. You just rotate this little screw counterclockwise and you'll get a little trickling effect until the coolant system is drained. Me personally though, I think it does a better job if you just pull the hose and let that fluid rush out. I feel like doing these little spouts, all the sediment that's built up in your coolant system over the years has time to settle and cling on to the sidewalls of the inside of the engine and wherever else, and I feel like just rushing it out makes it do a better job. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this radiator hose and let the coolant rush out. All right, we got our catch can. Let's go ahead and pull this hose. I'm gonna try to angle this out of the way so it doesn't get splashed, but we'll see what happens. Apparently there was not a lot of coolant in this system to begin with, because that was it. So, I know why we're replacing the radiator, I guess. Next, we can go ahead and remove our transmission cooling lines. That's this one and this one. I'm going to start with the one closest to the radiator hose. That way I don't have to remove my catch can yet. Boop. I'm just going to grab this gently with my angle needle noses here and try to give them a wiggle. See if I can't get these to pop off without getting damaged at all. Go. And next, before we pull that hose all the way off, go ahead and get our adjustable hose clamps, or hose clamp pliers, I guess. I don't know. You can get these off of eBay or Amazon for like 10 bucks. They come in like a set of 3, and you just pinch them on there, close them down, and then you slide this lock down. Try to keep the transmission fluid inside of the transmission as much as possible. And all the fluid coming out should just come out of the radiator. which we're going to be pulling anyway, so we won't be able to save any of that, unfortunately. And the hose on the other side has plentiful amount of space, so I'm just going to put this on and lock this down. Yeah, let go. There we go. Where'd my pliers go? Alright. And with everything disconnected, we can go ahead and lower the vehicle. And before doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get myself a little baby catch can and try to keep all of these in a controlled area. I don't know how well it's going to work, but I guess we'll figure it out later. Just go ahead and get a zip tie. Put it down a couple clicks, slide it on over that, and put it down. Go ahead and get our 12mm and remove these two mounting bolts, along with their brackets. These brackets should come off. Right after removing the bolt, just lift up on them, put the bolt back into that hole, and keep them together, but separated, because sometimes on some vehicles, which one of these goes, it makes a difference which one goes where, and you don't want to get them mixed up. So I usually just put them on opposing ends of the vehicle. And with that, this radiator is ready to be removed. Double check that wiring, make sure it's out of the way, and pull your radiator straight up. And with that, the radiator fan shroud, go ahead and remove it with these 10mm bolts and put it onto your new radiator. Also, if you look down here, you'll see that there are rubber shoes, and one of them came out. Make sure that your rubber shoes stay inside of your frame. So you'll need to take it off of your old radiator and put it back in here so your new radiator's pin can slide down in there, and it'll keep that in there. But other than that, that's pretty much all there is to it. Go ahead and reinstall everything in the exact reverse order that we took it apart in, and you should be golden. And with that, you have successfully replaced your radiator on your Toyota Camry. I knew you could do it. I didn't doubt it for a second. If you'd like to see more videos on Toyotas, go ahead and check out that video next. I made that one just for you. And if these videos helped you out, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you all next time.